It's the first and now only bowling alley in St. George. Inside Dixie Bowl, you'll find 12 lanes and a lot of camaraderie during the Huntsman World Senior Games. It's like going home for Doris Hutchings, who grew up bowling here.
I started pretty young, but then it was a little expensive and I didn't have money back then. So I quit for a while, had a family, and then picked it up a little later. But then I had some friends that thought I should bowl with them.
The game can be played in singles, doubles, or by teams. It takes practice and consistency to be able to roll good scores.
I got a 235 a few years back, and that was the highest I think I ever bowled. The last time I bowled with a lady older than I, and she had to move down with me. And I happened to get a 200 that day. I was hot. And we took gold in that year, in singles and in doubles.
Besides being a sport that nearly anyone can do, there are those who aren't willing to give it up as they enter their higher senior years. Hutchings just received her 30-year jacket at the Games this year. While she started out playing volleyball, she continues with bowling, as it is the one sport she can still do.
I've gone to nationals with 2 or 3 that are still bowling, and I noticed that a couple of them were here yesterday. I got to visit with them.
Doris has received several medals and awards over the years. And because it is limited, it's one of the fastest sports to fill up at the Huntsman World Senior Games. This year, just under 250 people are competing.
We had Doris Hutchings, it was her 30th year. We had a few bowlers, I'm pretty sure, that had 20 years. And then, of course, we had several with 15 years. I just love the game. I love working with the people with the Huntsman. And the athletes are great.
Despite what many people might think, bowling is still a mainstay in America.
They love this. They love the Huntsman's games. They love coming out and seeing everybody and meeting everybody. And it's not about the medals to them, it's about the camaraderie of the bowlers. It's like a bowling family. So bowling is very well and alive.
Veteran and cancer survivor Marti Bigbee is no stranger to overcoming adversities. Marti began volunteering at the World Senior Games after her husband passed in 2009. Marti says she plans on volunteering as long as she's alive.
Until I die. Until I physically cannot do it anymore. I've got to be with them. I wait all year long for the second week of October.
Marti is volunteering as a scorekeeper for bowling. This is her 18th year at the Games. Although she doesn't bowl herself, she loves the people.
It's just meeting people. And every year you get to see the same ones, and then when you don't see them, you ask where they're at. It's just, you meet friends out of them.
And volunteers are very important. That's how I actually first started. I was a scorekeeper.
And this is one sport that is often passed down from generation to generation.
This year I brought my daughter, who finally turned 50, and she's bowling this year for the first time. My wife's been 17 years, so it's just been a family affair. We just have so many friends here, so it's like every year coming back to meet everybody that we know, that we get to see once a year.
During a special ceremony, Marti was inducted into this year's Huntsman World Senior Games Hall of Fame, of which she was surprised to receive.
Usually I say, don't do it to me. Well, this one here I'm very proud of.
Well, congratulations. And as for Doris, she plans on bowling as long as she's able.
I said if I got 30 years, that would probably be enough, but I've had so much fun this year. I think I'll try again if I'm able. Family is everything. And when they support you, it's even better.